Hi guys, I'm Carly with artificialplantsandtrees.com, and today we're going to do an unboxing of our 7.5-foot North Valley spruce tree. This tree is by the National Tree Company, and it comes packaged in a big brown box with a label on the top that says open this end. The other side also says don't open this end. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this tree and see what it looks like. Alright, there are two flaps right on the front that easily open up. And the tree is inside in a couple sections, a couple large sections. It looks like the first section is the topper of the tree. It has a square pole coming down. And it has hinged branches running the whole way up, making this one easier to fluff than a tree that comes with separate branches that you have to attach individually. This is a pre-lit tree, so the LED lights are already attached. Comes with some assembly instructions. This is the second section of the tree. And this is the third section of the tree. This tree is 7.5 feet tall. It has 3 sections to complete it. Also, in the bottom of the box is the base for the tree. This is your typical metal base. It folds flat for storage, which is really convenient when you take the tree down at the end of the Christmas. And then the legs spin open like that, and the tree attaches in the top. And there is a eye pin that you can twist to tighten the tree once it's in place. Alright, with these few pieces, I think this tree is going to be easy to assemble. Let's get started. Alright, I've read the instruction book. I have to say it's super easy to follow. It has written instructions as well as picture instructions on how to assemble all their different types of trees. It also talks about the lights and how to replace the lights if you ever need to for the pre-lit trees. So this is a nice, easy to follow instruction book. To start by opening the base. Kind of trying to center it on my wall a little bit here. Alright, and we need to find the bottom section first, which is going to be your largest of your 3 sections. For me, that is this one. And when it comes, there's a little cap on the end of the pole. Just pull that cap off. It's just so you don't poke yourself with the pole when you're unpacking it. This tapered end is going to fit right down inside of our base. And it's going to click right like that. You can see these branches already here are already falling into place. They are hinged, so this is going to be a really easy tree to assemble. With the bottom section in, you're just going to twist that eye pin until it's nice and secure. I'm giving this a good shake right now, and other than the branches coming down, the tree is really solid. I'm going to change the camera view real quick so you can see the top of this tree, and we're going to add the other 2 sections. Alright, a lot of the bottom branches have already kind of fallen into place. I am just gently tapping on them to have these top ones fall enough so I can see the section that I'm adding next. And you can see how easily those fall in place. This is really slick. The next one, there's actually the top of the tubing from the bottom section is open here. The next section is going to add in just like the last section did. So we're going to pick the middle section, which also features one of those caps on the end. Just take it off. And you just lower that section right inside the tubing. again. We now have 2 of our 3 sections assembled. We just have to put on the topper, and it's going to go in the exact same way these 2 did. I'm just giving these a gentle tug to have them fall into place, so I'm ready to put my topper in. All right, let's add our 3rd and final section. All right, we're going up a little bit higher to add this 3rd section. The tubing comes straight up like it did for the other 2. So I'm just going to grab this last piece that we have. The tube is a little bit different here. It's a little bit more narrow, and this section actually has a square base. So we just have to fit that square base into that tubing, like that. And we have our 3 sections connected. Now, each section has the end of a power cord. This is the end. Looks like that. And it comes from the base of the tree. You're just going to run this 2nd section power cord through right up as close to the branches. All right, I did want to show you one more thing real quick. The top of the middle section has a little connector that's loose, and the bottom of the top section has the same little connector that's loose. All you have to do to light this tree is connect those 2 sections, and then there's a little cap that you twist over it. And then you have the same connectors that connect the middle section to the bottom section of the tree. All right, our next step is going to be fluffing this tree. But before we did that, I wanted to take just a second and show you what the tree looks like with absolutely no fluffing. I have to say, I have assembled and disassembled a lot of artificial Christmas trees, and this is by far the easiest one I've ever had to do. The next thing we're going to do is fluff the individual branches of this tree. They're all kind of squished together from the packaging, but fluffing them is really easy. It's also included in the instruction booklet on how to do it. But I'm going to focus in on the bottom here and show you really close up how easy it is to fluff this tree. Right now I'm focused here on the bottom branch. As you can see now, it came kind of compact from shipping. But each of these PVC branches has a wire in the center that makes it super easy to fluff. You're just going to kind of pull apart each individual stem of this spruce tree. And the same would apply if you had a pine tree or any other type of artificial tree. You're just spreading these apart real easily. Some go up, some go right, some go left. It can be kind of haphazard because a tree grows kind of haphazard. And I have to say, the wire supporting these branches is really kind of nice and thick and pliable. It will support even your heaviest Christmas tree ornaments really well. That's as easy as it was to fluff one branch of this tree. I'm just going to continue doing it with the rest. I start on the bottom row, work your whole way around the bottom row, then go up to the next row and continue until you've already reached the top of the tree. I'll show you one more while we're here. It's real easy, just pull the branches every which way, kind of alternate, do one to the right, one to the left, one up, a couple down if you need to, but the row below you, if you're doing them up kind of, it should take care of not having to do it down. And once you do one or two of these, they go super fast. That's easy. I'm going to continue doing the rest of the tree, and I'm going to show you what this tree looks like fully fluffed. Hi guys, we have now fully fluffed our Christmas tree, and I have to say, with so many branches, it was really easy to fill this one in. The one feature I didn't mention before when lighting it that I really want to highlight is that the top of the tree has one more outlet right at the top branch, and that outlet is for a lighted tree. One of the neatest features about this North Valley spruce tree is that it features dual colored lights that switch between white and multicolored. This means you don't have to pick anymore which tree color or tree light color you want when you pick your artificial tree. There's simply a foot pedal at the bottom of the electrical cord, and there are 9 settings for this light feature. The first is the plain solid white. The second is solid multicolor. The third is a white that brightens and dims. The fourth is a multicolor that brightens and dims. The fifth is the white and multicolored that changes on a slow interval back and forth. The next one is flashing white lights. Then we have flashing multicolored lights. And then we have a faster interval of multicolored to white. And then an even faster interval of white to multicolored. And those are the light features on the 7.5-foot North Valley spruce tree.